Hi, Sade. Welcome to
Hey,
Spiritual Connections by Joelle.
yes,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much for joining me today. I want
O-
my followers of the background of how we connected. So tell them quickly, because I know it's a quick little story.
Okay. So happened, she comes to my doctor office, and I just happened to be coming from the bathroom, and she was sitting in the draw chair, and my other coworker asked her what does she do for a living, and it just took off, and everything she said was so accurate about me and my coworker to the point where those little 5 minutes of her time was not enough for me. I just had to have more.
I love it. I love it, Sade. I'm so
Gotcha.
grateful that we could set this up. So, Sade, before I get started, I'm going to kind of close my eyes and guide it. I'm just going to open up, kind of see what's going on, how we can, connect for you and see if you have any questions. Please feel free to stop me at any time. There's
Okay.
nothing, there's no like right or wrong answer here. It's nothing completely fine. Okay. So I'm just going
Gotcha.
to quiet down and then we'll go ahead and get started. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Perfect. I don't know why I feel this mother presence coming forward. She feels if this is not mom, this is a grandmother or an aunt that was very close to you. And I almost feel like they want to step forward first to kind of give you this like motherly caring, like love and just nothing but like hugs and like kisses and all the things.
Yes.
They showed me, I believe they're a woman in faith because they're doing the sign of the cross. But then she
Mhm.
also showed me this small church that I mean, listen, it could be not what I'm seeing, but I see this red brick church and then like, but I don't know if the brick is like, is the brick broken in the cross? Like it's open?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. She was
Yes.
very good at showing me that. And I'm like,
Yes.
gosh, I wonder if I've driven by that because Sade lives near me. So I'm trying to figure out if I know what street it's on. But
Mm-mm.
did you want
So
to say?
that is my grandma. She was very into the church. The church was exactly across the street from my parents' home, and that was her
Okay.
home church. And she stayed with me her whole life and raised me.
So
She was
that's
my
where I
mom
get the
too.
motherly. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Because your mom is
Yes.
still physically here on this earth,
Yes,
but you
ma'am.
feel such a close bond with
Hmm.
her. So that's why she just wanted to come forward and comfort you. But it was funny because, and she's so sweet. She's just like calling you
Yes.
baby girl or baby or, like calling them all her babies.
Mhm.
But did she ever say like, well, don't mind me or don't sass me or what was she saying before? She was saying something about like I
Don't
don't
be
know if
too sassy.
sassy. What'd she say?
Don't be too sassy.
Don't be too sassy. Is that something that she would say to you?
That was something she would say.
So cute. Love her.
Oh man,
Okay, so Sade, you're the one who lost the son, correct?
correct.
Okay. All right. And when we connected to him earlier when I saw you briefly, we got the July, correct?
July. Yes.
Okay. So he was showing me that again. And I
Okay.
believe the grandmother stepping forward too was kind of a transitional thing of like giving you the comfort and the love, like embracing you in the times since I feel like either she was ill in the time that your son passed,
Mm-hmm.
or she
She
wasn't around,
was.
or she had already passed.
She passed. I think it was a year after he was born. After
Okay.
he passed.
Okay.
Mhm.
So that's why she wanted to make sure to take that time quick to make sure that she showed you how much unconditional love that she wanted to embrace you in with the loss of your son, in knowing, the heartbreak and what you have to go through with him each and every day, I feel like. And we're
Yes.
going to get to that.
Yes.
And nobody, in what I do, nobody should lose a child. My heart breaks for the parents who have to continue on this life, this journey.
Yes.
And I hope that in this reading, you can get the light and the messages that you need to give you the comfort of knowing when you get to the other side and get reunited, it's almost going to feel like no time has passed at all. Like it's going to feel
Gotcha.
almost like a dream. Like you'll be like, Oh my gosh. You're like, you're here and you look so beautiful. I love you. And you can give him all the kisses and the
Mhm.
cuteness. And I just love it. Okay, so let's let him kind of tell his story. Okay, so he was telling me this as I was driving out, leaving the doctor that day, that he was like, I don't know if he called you mama or if he's just saying mama, but he was like, Mama, I know I disappointed you. And he's like, he's like, I disappointed myself. And he's making it sound like that he wants to give you the most sincerest apology of owning his own actions of certain things he did in life that may have caused to his passing. I don't know if it did or not, but I just feel like maybe he was involved in something that he shouldn't be.
So he was actually a stillborn.
Okay. Okay. I don't know why I got like older
Mhm.
and that he was involved in stuff that he shouldn't be. Okay. Okay. I'll let me get it from him too. But that's interesting that I felt him older.
Mhm. Well, he would have been 14 this year.
Okay, because I felt him
Yeah.
as a teenager. I was
Uh-huh.
gonna say like 17.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay. So it's been quite some time. Did you have a
Yes.
Q name for him? I don't get names, but I don't know why I saw a Q.
No.
Okay. Totally fine. Listen, sometimes I try not to even do names anymore because they're so off.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a little chain or something that you were going to give him after being born, or somebody gifted you a a chain? I don't know why I saw like this tiny, tiny, like he would have worn it as like an infant. Okay. Do you have a chain? Do you wear a chain in remembrance of him?
I don't, but I have a box with his hair and footprints that I got from the hospital.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's about it.
Let me
And
see.
the clothing that he wore. They took the clothing from the hospital off. I do have all of that still.
Okay. Okay.
And I was going to get a chain made with his hair follicles in it. I don't know if that
He's
fit.
showing me though that you felt like close to this happening, that you felt like there was something wrong. You felt like, I don't know if you started having severe low cramping,
I did.
but
I
you were
did.
like, well, maybe that's just, early
Braxton Hicks and
contraction.
contraction.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
you kind of were like pushing it to the side, but I feel like you had a little intuition, like a little guidance of like, I wonder if there's something wrong.
And I actually called the doctor's office that day, and they told me that they was going to go on lunch break. So to come after lunch break. So I went after their lunch break, but by the time I made it there, his heartbeat was already at 60. By
Yeah.
the time I made it to the hospital, he was already gone.
Okay. So what he was showing me is complications in
Hmm.
utero that I feel like, were they able to tell you it pretty much he's showing me like the placenta pulled away and it like bleeding
Hmm.
and it was
Hmm.
almost like and
Hmm.
but he wants you to know that like you took such good care of him in the time that you carried him. And he wants you to know that he felt no pain. There was nothing. Like his soul was already safe and at peace in heaven. It was like as if he knew this transition was to happen and he was already on the other side. So there was nothing, there was no pain. He didn't feel any of that. I think he was more honestly concerned about you and your health and
Yeah.
well-being because then they were worried about you bleeding out.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So it was a scary situation overall.
Hmm.
Oh,
It was. Yeah.
I'm just seeing him in your arms. He's
Hmm.
showing me. And it's just so sweet that you got those moments with him and you kissed him
Hmm. Hmm.
and you got to hold him there. And he's so grateful that you got that time to remember him.
Yeah.
What's the braid? Why is there a braid? I'm like, that doesn't make much sense. Did you braid his hair?
No, but I did want him to be a part of the dreadlocks. He was supposed to have dreads. He's supposed to have locks.
Okay.
He
Okay. I'm like,
was.
how does this make any
I
sense?
was
What he's showing me? You have to
so
excuse
ready
me.
to
I'm so
lock
sorry.
his hair up.
all teary-eyed. So he showed me, so he was gonna wear dreads. I love it. So he knew
Yeah,
that you were gonna have that for him. He
yes,
loves
ma'am.
it. So grateful that you, gosh, I keep seeing this necklace with a like a chain necklace and then a cross. If it's something he would want, I don't, unless if somebody else wears it, like his dad or something.
His dad, yeah. I think he
Okay.
does have a
Okay.
necklace piece with a cross
Okay.
on it.
But dad, I feel like we talked to, but we're not together. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And that's maybe something, but I don't feel like, was he with you? I feel like nobody who was there because I feel like there wasn't anybody. Did you have anybody with you at the hospital?
Yes,
You
my
did?
room was full. It
Okay.
was full. Everyone was there.
Oh,
Family,
good.
friends. His dad was there as well.
Okay. Okay. He was there. All right. Perfect.
Yes.
I'm like, why am I feeling? Maybe it's because of the fact that being so full, but you had that feeling of like
Mhm.
being alone because
Yeah.
you had to go through this.
Mhm.
Did you keep his diaper?
I did it.
Okay. I don't know why I saw the diaper. So cute. He's showing me like a yellow blanket. And why yellow? I don't know. And it's
Mhm.
almost one of those with the satin edges.
So, yes, I had got one of those from the hospital.
Okay.
They did give it to me.
Okay.
They did.
Okay. Beautiful. I feel like there is so much contemplation with you, and if I would have been to the doctor sooner, if I could have gotten to the hospital beforehand and told them it was an emergency, that would have saved him. And he's showing me that the placenta was actually pulling days before, and
Hmm.
it was already that he was not going to be viable is what he's showing me. So anything that don't think that you could have changed any outcome, even though of course we would want 100% a different outcome in this situation. But he loves you so much for carrying him and taking care of him. Did he come at 9 months, 1 week? Was that when that happened? 9 months, 1 week? Do you remember? That would be,
Well,
it's
he was
42
supposed to
weeks
have
to
been,
carry,
he was,
right?
sup- mm-mm. The 9 month is coming from, that was the month he was supposed to have been born. He was supposed to have been born 9/3. He came July the 22nd.
Stop.
Mm-mm.
Stop. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Because I kept thinking 9 in a week, 9 in a week. And I'm like, what's like 9 in a week?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So he
Wow.
actually came early.
Okay. Okay. In July. Do you have two other kids though? A
I
girl and a
do.
boy?
No.
Thought I saw a girl and a boy. Two
Well, you
boys?
probably getting the girl and the boy from my oldest daughter and him would have been a year apart. They would have been a year apart because she was born September the 20th. They
Okay.
have the same dad, but I also have another daughter.
Okay. So two girls.
So that's where you're probably getting the girl and boy from.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. All right. Two daughters.
yes,
I feel like your one daughter, especially the one closest that was born, I'm seeing this after him, correct?
yes, right
Okay.
after.
That was such an angel. And I feel like he sent her to you of
I
being like,
think so
Mom,
too.
don't, yeah. And
Hmm.
know that that was him. That was divine intervention of him being like, Mama, don't be sad anymore. He's like, I want to give you this. And he's like, she's going to be so good. And she's going to be like your little angel and your little angel from heaven. And he's showing me her sitting on the high chair or sitting up or whatever, and she's like chewing on some food, and she is zoning out, looking in the corner, and you're thinking, what's she looking at? And it's her
Hmm.
brother, and she would be like, what are you doing? And he would be in like full, like like I said, I see him tall and skinny, so I don't know if his dad
Hmm.
is tall and skinny,
Hmm.
and like he's just beautiful and vibrant. And they usually tend to be at the age that you're, most mature. So he's not like an infant. He can show me any side, like what age he is on the other side. But I think when she
Hmm.
saw him that he was just like hanging out and there, and she knew it was him and like all this love he would share with her and be like, "You're such a good girl. Your mommy's a good girl." And because she feels very quiet. She's like your
Yeah,
quiet type.
she is.
So
She
she
really is.
senses a lot of the world around her that not a lot of people can see, which is amazing. We just have to protect her and make sure that she's grounded and like do little
Mm-hmm.
protection prayers. That's usually what I do for my kiddos. My son Jacob can see full apparitions and all that, which I would
Yes,
never wish
ma'am.
upon anybody, right? Like I don't even see full apparitions, and that would scare me like crazy. Okay, Sade. So he wants to talk about this. Is this your sister? He's wanting to talk about your sister or his or an aunt, but I want to say he's saying his aunt because of how close and how she pretty much carried you through that time.
Yes.
And
Had
she was
one
probably
sister.
everybody else went back to their lives and was able to do things. And I almost feel like she was either moved in or she was at your house every day.
Every day.
Every
Every
day. Yeah. Oh, so she was such a blessing that she had the opportunity to do that to take care of you in that hard, most difficult time.
she was there. She was still in school, but it was to the point where she would ride the bus and get off the bus at my house. Don't even know she was coming, but she's gonna find her way to my house.
Oh, and it's like you didn't want to get out of bed.
Mhm.
You didn't want to do anything. And she helped you, like she helped you get back on your feet because that grief was just too heavy. And she said, "Look at you now, though. It's been 14 years. It's been 14 years, like you
Mhm.
said." And and like, he's explaining to me, like, it's, you have come so far and you've
Yeah.
grown so much. And there's not a day that you don't miss him or think about him or think
Mhm.
what sports he would be into, what he would
Yeah.
be driving you wild, right? Like I feel like you were like, that would be my wild child. Like that would have been my
Yeah.
one, like giving me all the gray hairs.
Mhm. You're absolutely right.
And he's like, yeah, I would have. I would have been like raising hell. But I almost feel like too,
Oh.
but I almost feel like too. So sometimes in tragedy that happens early like that, and
Mhm.
I say this from a place of that I know my aunt had a stillborn, and she's explained this to me, and he's kind of explaining it to me as well, that there would have been something along his life timeline that tragedy would have hit later in life. And
Mhm.
that would have almost been too heartbreaking. So it's like even though it was so tragic at the time, it was almost easier to have them for that shorter amount of time. I- It's something like that of like knowing that if you could have done the tragedy now or like have them and then later, you know,
Yeah.
it's
I
almost
get it.
like almost like a blessing in disguise. I know that sounds kind of backwards
I, I,
for
I
what
get it.
happened.
Mhm.
And that's how my aunt explains it too, is that she said, well, I couldn't have been able to handle, like, say he was a
Mhm.
soldier and he went off to war
Mhm.
and died. Like, she's like, I wouldn't have been able to handle that. So she knows that everything happens for a reason. So I think you have a strong faith too, because you were brought up in the church. And I don't know if you're still active in the church. It's fine, however it is. But I feel like you have your own connection to God. Are you okay? Is your
I'm
service okay?
sorry. No, my service is fine.
Okay.
My dad, I don't know, he knows I'm on break. He'll call out the blue. Well, my service is fine.
Dad, I'm busy.
I'm busy. I'm
Um,
busy.
it's funny because your son is telling me your dad would be like, well, what are you talking to a medium for? You know,
Yes,
like kind of
look.
like, what are you doing that for? Like, as if it's like, no, it's not. It doesn't sound like his thing, which is totally fine. I'm not here to change anybody's mind. Okay, so why don't we have you? Do you want to ask any questions? Did I miss anything? What would you like to know?
You done shocked me so bad. I don't even, especially with my grandmama, I really want to talk to her. Like,
She came through
yeah,
first. I love
that, so
it.
that right there was just. a big
She
cry.
wouldn't even let your son talk. Like she was like,
Look,
no, no,
I,
mama's coming through. She was like, gotta talk. And she's
so
just
are
like
they together?
comforting, huh?
Are they together?
Oh, of course, yes. And definitely in the fact of them like her stepping forward, then him stepping forward. They're together. Did your mom have a cane? Did she walk or like have a limp or something? Because I don't know why I saw a cane.
No,
Okay.
because when she passed over, she was mainly bedbound. So no,
Bedridden.
no
Okay,
cane.
so that's fine because really she was walking forward, but then I saw this cane for some reason, which is totally fine. But when they walk forward to me, it's their way of showing me that they're have no ailments on the other side, that they don't feel any pain, that all the bedridden, all the everything is no more existent. So she's safe and at peace with heaven, and she's holding your baby and has him, in her arms for eternity until you get there and you can hold him and love him just as much as she does. She's saying he's precious. He's precious. She's going, he's precious over and over again.
So
Oh my gosh, she's so, so sweet. I feel like you could give her like 10 kids to watch and she could
I,
do it.
yes,
Like,
that was her. That was
I'm like,
her.
here, throw my kids in the loop. Here's everybody.
That was her. That was her. Very
And she's
blessed.
like, but I almost feel like she controls them with like this calm voice.
Hmm.
And like, it's something serious. If she slows down her voice and starts like she almost pulls them in, the kids are
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. It's time to get it together.
and I'm like, I need to be more like that. I gotta stop screaming in the top of my lungs. I know. And she's
Definitely.
like, she controls them by like this slow, like real, she has a certain tone and she
Hmm.
speaks slowly and they're
Hmm.
all listening and they all perk up
Hmm.
like, oh, oh no. I love it. But I don't feel like she has to move much. Like I feel like
No.
her sitting right on a where she is and it's like,
Hmm.
okay, we're doing this now. And all the kids
Yes.
are like, okay.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I adore her. Did she live like south of you?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I just saw like Georgia maybe like an hour, hour and a half south or wherever she
No,
is.
no, no. So same county, but
Okay.
more south than I
Okay.
was.
Okay.
Yes.
That's fine. I just saw it like physically on the map and like below. That's interesting. I don't know why she said something about her parents or her family living by the water somewhere. And I don't know what that was.
Now she had a daughter that has passed over, and she stayed in Jacksonville. I
Okay.
don't know if that could have anything to do with it.
Okay. Okay. And I saw,
Near the
is
water.
Jacksonville like east to us? I can't really picture. Jacksonville
It's
is in like
south of, I think
northeast.
it's south,
Mhm.
as in
Okay.
Florida,
Okay.
Florida, Jackson.
Oh, Jacksonville, Florida.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
so yeah, it is by the water. I was
And she
picturing like
stayed
water, like
base.
the ocean. Okay. Okay.
She stayed on the base, military base, so it was the beach.
Okay. So she is just stepping forward to let you know that she is with her mom and that they're all there. I knew there was quite a few. Like I had to kind of pinpoint areas of who I needed to connect with because I feel like you have quite a few that you know on the other side.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So she just wanted to step forward saying that she's taking the time to say how much she loves you and supports you. She feels like when she looks out for you, she's the one to give you more strength. I feel her as like, keep going, like persevere and keep going. And she helps you with that. Do you have any questions for them?
Do they have messages for my parents?
Okay.
As my grandmother, she have anything she would like for me to tell my dad?
Okay. Besides the I don't believe in the medium thing or whatever.
After this, he might. If she say something good,
That's
he
right.
just might.
Let's see. Is he not talking to one of his siblings like a brother? I felt this.
Actually, when his sister passed away, the one that we're talking about, they
Mhm.
weren't talking when
Okay.
she passed away. That
Okay.
could be. And he does have a brother, but it's a half brother. They, but he's still alive.
Okay.
But about the talking part, I feel like you're related to his sister that passed over.
Okay. Let's see. there's somebody that he's not talking to. And that's what she wants to show me. She's like, well, I don't know if it's a cousin. I thought it was a brother. And your mom almost wants to get on him a bit and be like, she's like almost slapping him upside the head and like saying, she goes, get your head straight or something. Like,
He does have a brother. He does, but his brother is very quiet and he stays himself. So it's not like conflict between them. It's just total opposite. My dad is
okay,
more outgoing and talkative.
okay. I want to say though, the reason if it is the brother and not a cousin or whoever this is, I feel like she's just asking him to step forward and kind of keep that communication going. Because I feel like it really has a long time and she's like, that's family. That's blood. Like you don't do that. Like you make sure that you reach out to them and you keep them in the family and keep them in the loop. Because I feel like he feels the half brother, whoever this is, that he feels like just separated and kind of
Hmm.
isolated from everybody.
Gotcha. Yes, there. Do you feel any other
But bes
grandparents too? Go ahead.
what's
Go
that?
ahead. Go ahead.
But besides that, is he like the best barbecuer? Like, why am I seeing all the barbecues? Like, he's the one grilling, he's the one manning the smoker or whatever, and he's like, "Don't touch it," and he's like, "Don't you dare touch it. It's got to sit there for 12 hours or whatever it is."
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
it
he's got his special rub, and I feel like it's almost secret. I don't know if he doesn't share it with many people, the secret rub. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So really, it's just she loves him so much, and he wants to know. He wants to know if she's safe and at peace with heaven. And she's like, I get to walk with my Jesus and my Savior, like my Savior, like that's how she wants to say it with Jesus, like being my Savior. I get to walk with him and be in heaven with him. And she's so happy and she's so delighted to be there.
Yes,
And
yes,
so that's kind of the message that he wants to know to give his heart. Like, it's not like he doesn't know. It's just more, I guess, hearing it
yes,
makes it real, right?
better. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay. But that's it. Your sister just wants to leave you with like, keep going, keep striving on. You're amazing and everything you do, like you're just so patient and kind with everybody. And she's like, I'm here to be your backbone. So you call on me anytime you need, and I'm here for you.
Yes, ma'am.
And your son wants to thank you. He already did, but he wants to thank you for being the best mom and taking the best care of him. He's like, she did everything right. So I don't ever want you to blame yourself for what ended up happening because he's like, besides her health was great, she took care of herself. She made sure she was walking and drinking plenty of water, doing all the right things. So she took care of me. So don't think for a minute that you did anything to create what happened with him. And he wants to
Yes,
thank you for
ma'am.
being the best mom.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's so
Thank you,
sweet.
lady.
I can see if I can get one more quickly. I, what's a relationship? I really thought it was somebody that you dated. This is a, did somebody that you loved pass too soon? Because he feels pretty young. I don't know if he's like,
I did a guy I dated was a long time. I was still in I think, high school. He did.
okay,
He did pass maybe 2 years ago, but I haven't talked to him in so long. But
okay.
yes,
Do you want, are you looking for somebody in particular? I can tell him thank you. I always do. I always tell them
yeah.
thank yous and don't think it's
I was
completely
trying to get a message from my one of my mom's parents,
okay. Can you, do you know a name? I need a, just the name.
Sam or City. That's
Sam
his
or
name.
City?
Yeah,
Okay. And this is your mom's friend, you said?
these are my mom's parents.
Parents.
Mhm.
Did her dad have a beard like with white and black? And it was like really wiry. And everybody's like, maybe you should trim that or I don't know. Like,
He did. He
and
did.
but he looks good. I'm like,
He was very handsome.
yeah, I'm like,
He is.
you're a good looking
Hmm.
guy, and he knows it too.
Yes.
And he's like, don't forget charming. I'm like, okay. And your and her mom, let's see. She feels more stern, which is funny. She feels more quiet and like
Mhm.
and she says more things with purpose and is like a a pretty not beat around the bush kind of gal. It's the way to put it.
Gotcha.
Her, right? Like is that her personality just a little bit
I never met her. She actually
okay.
passed away when my mom was maybe, I think, 7. My
Okay.
mom was 7 when she passed away.
I wonder if that's where that seven came up too with the with your
I
son and
didn't think
seven
about
fits with
that.
that.
I didn't think
Interesting.
about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Her mom is like pushing up off a chair and walking. So I don't know if she was wheelchair bound or in a chair or couldn't stand, but she just wants her to know that, of course, no ailments carry over and that she feels free now. Like she can run, she can jump, she can do all the things. So I don't know if
Mhm.
she had something where she could not physically stand because she like I've never seen that before. She just like pushed off the arms of a chair and stood to me and walked. And I was like, and I got the sense in
Mhm.
knowing that it's something about her having some kind of either disability or what while she was here. I feel like they pass at different times, but both
Maybe.
seem pretty young and both different things, but both feel like health
Mhm.
conditions.
Well, her dad passed away. He drowned trying to save his boat. He went in a sinkhole.
Oh, okay. Okay.
True story about grandma. I'm not sure how she passed away.
Okay. Because what I was getting is that something about your mom is concerned about her health from her parents. So that's more what I was getting of, will I have this carried down, whatever it may be.
Mm,
So that's what I got. Does your mom have a heart murmur?
mm-mm.
Okay.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. I'm not exactly sure what they're showing me, but I feel like she's gonna be completely fine. Like with whatever she's worried about, I
Mm,
don't feel like it's going to be something that will be cause of her passing, right? Like it's
okay.
nothing like that. Like I almost feel like she's blowing it up being like, "Well, I have this and I have that." And I feel like everybody runs to you because you work in the medical field,
They
but
do.
there's no coincidence that you work in the medical field with these things that have happened in your
Hmm.
family
Hmm.
because of the fact that it's like in your purpose to be there and
Yes,
help. And you love that.
yes,
And like, yeah, it gets annoying, with the little things here and there, but you also love that like they
I do.
respect you, trust you with the knowledge of all their health and symptoms and stuff like that.
Yes, ma'am.
So they love her so much and they support her and they're sorry that they left this world too soon. I don't I don't think that's important. Like I don't know why he was showing me that with the sinkhole and like I don't know if they had told you. I guess I'll share it with you and you tell me. It was something like this, like I don't know if it was water that was turning like this and pulling him under,
Hmm. Hmm.
but that's what I felt. So I don't know if that actually is what happens with the sinkhole. I don't know. But that's what he showed me. And then
Gotcha.
he couldn't come out. So there was no possible way of getting out of that. But they love her and they're safe and at peace in heaven. They're all together. Doesn't matter if they're different sides of the family, they're all family on the other side. Everybody's
Yes,
together.
thank
Um,
you.
and they're like, we're looking forward to the ribs on like Saturday or something with your dad. Whatever
That's
this
crazy. I just ate ribs this Saturday past. No lie.
Saturday, and they said Saturday
Saturday.
too. Oh my gosh. Stop it. I love it. They're the best. I mean, they came forward and did so much for you to let you know in this reading of how loved you are and how much they're still all around you, right? Like, so that little
Yes.
piece of showing you the Saturday ribs is because they're still with you, all of them.
Hmm.
So
Good.
as we wrap up here, I always want to say thank you to your loved ones that came forward for you. And I always want to thank you, Sade, for letting me
Thank
share
you,
my
baby.
gift with you.
Thank you so, so much.
Here's what Sade had to say in her own words about today's reading.
I really did. And I just wanted to hear who was behind me. I know I have a lot of angels. I feel it every day. I just want to know which ones and who it was. So I did get a big relief on who has my back because I definitely feel them around 24/7. It was excellent. It was excellent. I loved it. Yes, they did. They really did. And it was shocking that my grandma came through first and she's been on my mind. The day I met you, I was like, well, if my son came forward, I wonder when my grandmama come forward. So, yeah, that was on point. That was definitely on point. Try her. She's not a disappointment. I'm telling you, from what was that, Friday, Thursday, when I first met you?
Yeah, I can't remember.
This lady has been on my mind the whole week and weekend because it was just mind blowing what she told me that day that I first met her. So, you
Oh,
will not. Everything she say, I promise you, is 99% true and accurate.
thank you, dear.
You're
I
welcome,
so
baby.
I so appreciate you and thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to sit with
Yes,
me and be on my
ma'am.
podcast.
And thank you, baby. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope you have a good rest of your day.